this. This is oh shit, nigga. I wasn't talking this whole fucking time. Man, goddamn. How y'all doing? Hola, como estás? Hold on. Hold on, bro. I was over here trying to make sure that I'm like, I can't even hear myself. Can I hear myself? I usually can hear myself. You feel me? Let me see. Yeah, there was nothing. Jesus Christ, y'all didn't say nothing. Y'all couldn't tell me nothing. Let me see if y'all can y'all even hear me still? Can y'all hear me still? Can y'all hear me still? Can y'all hear me? Am I hurt? Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, I can hear myself now. Okay. Hola, como estás? We got a few things to go over. You know what I'm saying? We got a few things to go over today. Yes, there is no music. Yes, this is a broadcast, not a podcast. No, I didn't tell none of the homies about me going on live. It's just that we gotta talk some sense into what's going on in this space, bro. And I'm gonna break it down for y'all about the Project Helix and the many problems with Project Helix. Before I do that, though, I do have part two of the receipts video. So if you were looking forward to the receipts videos, they are still here. They are still coming. They are still good. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to clump them together. I was in the middle of finishing editing that when this news came out. And then I was like, fuck, I'm about to go to sleep. Woke up, you know what I'm saying? I had did some research on Project Helix, did some, make sure that I give you all the information proper instead of just reacting like mostly everybody on the internet is about to do right now, or is probably doing. You know what I'm saying? More likely than not, these fools are all just, you know, they all waiting. They are not waiting. They all just going along with it and going on and just going in on whatever they want to say without even thinking about what's actually being told to you and what's actually being said to you, what makes sense and what don't make sense. And today I'm gonna make it make sense for y'all. You know what I'm saying? I went through the processes, the normal processes. It wasn't hard for me to find out, figure out, and find similarities and things that should be concerning to Xbox gamers. But like I said, if I didn't say already, I got the part two of the shit coming out. I just don't want to clump my shit together. Let me get that over with. So we got Project Helix, right? Project Helix. So today, Asha Sharama, whatever her name is, the new boss of Xbox, has announced Project Helix on Twitter, right? Which is hilarious to me because she just hired some people for marketing. And I guess they told her that the best thing to do was to announce this on Twitter. And here's a Twitter announcement here, right? She goes, great start to the morning with the Team Xbox. Where we talked about our commitment to the return of Xbox, including Project Helix, the code name of our next generation console. Now, we're going to have to break this shit down, right? Because there was a lot said in that with so little. She's good at mixing words for the idiots, right? But then she continues. She goes, Project Helix will lead in performance and play our Xbox and PC games. Play your Xbox and PC games. Looking forward to chatting about this more with partners and studios at my first GDC next week. All right? So, that's the announcement that she made, which says a few things. One, I don't know if she's even going to be on stage. She might be on stage, you know what I'm saying? But she's going to chat about this more with partners and studios at her first GDC next week. So this is her first time going to GDC, right? She's new. She doesn't know shit about gaming. She doesn't know shit about gamers. She don't know how to, nothing. She knows everything that she knows is industry work. That's what she knows. She knows how to talk industry. She knows how to walk industry. And that's what she's doing, right? But Project Helix, Project Helix is a very, very crazy name, right? And not just that. Hold on. First. I'm moving too fast. Bro. So let's break down this tweet real quick, bro, because you need to make sense. Great start to the morning with Team Xbox, where we talked about our commitment to the return of Xbox, right? So they talked about the commitment, that how they're committed to the return. She went and talked to the Xbox team, and they talked about the commitment to the return of Xbox. This is not the first time that she says the return of Xbox. And then she goes, including Project Helix, the code name for our next generation console, right? So, first off, you're not finna go to GDC talking about something you just came up with, right? You've been on the job for 3 weeks, 2 weeks, right? Or a week. I don't even know. I think it's a week that you've been on, 10 days, right? And you've already have a Project Helix, right? And you already are ready to go to GDC and talk to partners about it. And that's next week on the 9th, right? Which is 4 days. It starts on the 9th, right? So that lets me know that, okay, you are going with what Phil Spencer and Sarah Bond was doing, right? Because all this didn't just happen in a week, right? You renamed Project Mangus to Project Helix, and you're bragging about this Project Helix that you've done in a week, and you're about to take Sarah Bond's work and go talk to it at GDC with your partners, right? But what gets me is this. She goes, we talked about our commitment to the return of Xbox, right? And then in the next paragraph, she goes, Project Helix will lead in performance and play your Xbox and PC games. Well, that's not the return of Xbox, because in that sentence, you're saying that, yeah, we ain't having exclusives. And you've already said that you're not having exclusives. You're still going to reach gamers to wherever they are, right? That's what they like to use. But you're not returning to Xbox if you're doing the same exact thing Phil Spencer and Sarah Bond was doing in the first place. You're not changing anything. How is that a return to Xbox? Right? How is that a return to Xbox? That's not a return to Xbox. That's you just continuing work on a job that you aren't qualified to do. And I don't give a fuck what nobody say. And be, oh, she's qualified. No, she's not qualified for this job. She's not qualified for it because she doesn't know what she's doing. She's never even had interest in it. This is her first GDC week. If she was interested in game development, this wouldn't be her first GDC. She would have had a free ticket and could have rode along, did something. No, nothing, absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. Nothing in her portfolio, nothing in her past. She doesn't have, she barely started playing Xbox. And not even that, she went and admitted that it was not her, but her kids that were playing Xbox. Like, she's not a gamer. She don't need to be a gamer to run this shit. But fuck, she does need to understand gamers. Especially if you're going to come out and say you're bringing Xbox, back. Your commitment to the return of Xbox. How do you know where Xbox has been if you don't know shit about Xbox? What does that mean to us, and what does that mean to them? Does she mean the return of Xbox on the business side of it? Maybe it's that. Maybe it's that. Maybe she's making you think that it's the return of Xbox to you as a gamer, and she's really talking about to Microsoft as a company, which Xbox has never made them money. You know what I mean? So I don't know if Microsoft actually wants to go back to that either. But then it was never a PC hybrid, which doesn't make sense. And then it's like Project Helix will lead in the performance and play your Xbox and PC games. So that's another one. That's another sentence that has been reused from Phil Spencer and Sarah Bond back in the good old Xbox handheld. They called the Asus ROG an Xbox handheld for years until it actually came out. And the only time that we found out that it was the Asus ROG, that the Xbox was the Asus ROG, the only time that we found out that there was an Asus ROG is when they showed you a trailer of the damn device and it had ROG on the front. That is the only time. And even then, Phil Spencer still went along and said, this is our next Xbox device, right? And it's like, it's not yours. That's an Asus ROG. You just have a themed Xbox, right? You have a themed Asus ROG. You have an Asus ROG with an Xbox theme and an Xbox button that goes to an Xbox side that you are able to do on other Asus ROGs that's not even themed. That's what lets you know that it's a damn theme. That's it. Other Asus ROGs was used in Windows and all that, but theme, right? That's what you delivered. That's all you delivered. And then when they said your Xbox and PC games, they said that about the Asus ROG thing as well, right? But you were able to play your Xbox and PC games because the majority of the Xbox and PC games are on PC. It's just that you had to play the PC version of games. And people have taken this. I have people in my inbox right now talk about, how this is going to play all your Xbox games. And I'm like, look, I know that's a beautiful dream, right? That's a beautiful thing to wish and hope and pray. But her job isn't to lie to you, right? Her job is to tell you the truth, even if you don't understand the truth that she's telling. They want to give you guys, just like Phil Spencer, they want to give you guys something that you think you want to hear. But at the end of the day, they mean this. And what they mean is it's going to be just like the Asus ROG. It's going to be just like the Asus ROG. It's going to be a Windows device, meaning that it's going to play Windows games, meaning that you need to buy these games over again or hope that they have Play Anywhere. This is why Phil Spencer and Sarah Bond was pushing Play Anywhere as hard as they were pushing Game Pass in the past 2 years. They've been pushing Play Anywhere, Play Anywhere. This is a Play Anywhere game. 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 Why do they need you to play anywhere? Right? Why do you know Microsoft has to pay for Play Anywhere, bro? Do you know that Microsoft has to pay for Play Anywhere? They do. They have to pay these developers to have one purchase be able to play anywhere. Otherwise, the developers are going to be like, you're going to have to pay for, the PC version of this game. And like, to tell the gamer, you need to pay the PC version of this game, you need to pay for the Xbox version of the game if you want to play on both. Microsoft is trying to, combine the two, right? And so they had to pay these developers like, hey, we're going to lose money on this, bro. Like, I don't work for you. How you gonna fucking make me lose money? I ain't going to make me lose money. This is my product. You better read the license. You know what I'm saying? This license is for Xbox. It's not for Xbox and PC. And to make you even think even further on it, bro, like if Play Anywhere was truly something, then you'd be able to play it anywhere, right? Let's say if Resident Evil was Play Anywhere. I think it is. I'm not even sure. Let's just say that it is. Play Anywhere is also, Resident Evil is also on PlayStation and Nintendo. If Play Anywhere was a free thing, like that Microsoft wasn't paying for, then Play Anywhere would be on Nintendo and on PlayStation as well, to where you can only buy one copy and be able to play it literally anywhere. Play Anywhere itself is a lie within a lie. You know what I'm saying? Play Anywhere is a lie within a lie, because it's like you can't play anywhere. You can only play on, Windows devices. Like, that's it. And they had, like I said, you have to pay for it. But also, if you look at what she says, let's read it again. Project Helix will lead in performance and play your Xbox and PC games. Not your Ubisoft and PC games, your Xbox Studio games, right? Xbox Studio. They own Xbox Studios. They don't own PC games, but if you buy a PC game on Steam, you'll be able to play those PC games. You understand what I'm saying? It's the same shit as Aces Rock. Same thing. Just in a PC form. And I hate for people to come at me like PC hybrid. I've always wondered this, and I've asked this question to numerous people, and I can never get a proper answer. The question was, what is a hybrid? Like, what, for real? Like, listen. I'm just being honest. What is a hybrid? What would make it a hybrid? Right? Because a PC plays games, right? PC plays Xbox games, right? A PC that you've built with your own money, you spent $5,000 to make it, 2% better than what PlayStation 5 Pro can do, right? And you can play these games already, right? So okay, so that's the same. That's not really, you're not hybrid. You're doing the same shit, same games. You're playing them, right? You can already use an Xbox controller, right? You can already talk to your friends, right? You can already play games with them through crossplay, right? And Xbox, every Xbox game that is multiplayer, it has already have crossplay. So, like, what's hybrid about it? The price? That's not hybrid. Like, the only way it's hybrid, the only way it makes sense for it to be hybrid is if you don't pay for online, right? But then that's just PC. Like, where's the console side of it? Will it be cheap like a console? Like, where, like, everything I just named is just PC shit, right? And then if you think about the money they're going to lose, if this device is a PC, they'll lose money in the paying for online play, and they would have to force Game Pass on people, or hope that people just stay on Game Pass and forget that they're using that same Game Pass subscription in order to, let you play online. Because then if play online is out of the question, then what? Like, they're losing money on that. Whether you like it or not, they're losing money on that. Xbox Live very much so kept Xbox alive from the business standpoint to begin with. That's the one thing they were making money on, because they convinced gamers to pay for online play that they didn't need to pay for. Pay for online play that they've already paid for when they bought an online game. When you play an EA game, they don't play on Xbox's servers, right? Like, they already giving you access with buying the game. That's why PC is free. There's nobody in the fucking middle telling you that you need to pay for some shit. And PlayStation is guilty of that bullshit as well, right? So what makes it a hybrid, bro? You know what I'm saying? And let me get to these super chats, and good looking out, East, for gifting the membership out. Really appreciate that, bro. Good looking out, whoever the new member is. You can suck on the double in production said, why would Microsoft make this? How do they generate revenue? They wouldn't just buy from Steam and avoid Xbox Live. Yeah, exactly. That's basically, but see that, no, the way, I'm gonna get to that. I'm gonna get to how it makes sense money wise and what they're trying to do. Trust me, there's a whole thing, and I'm about to break y'all minds on this shit, right? I'm always breaking niggas' minds, but like I said, I wanted to give y'all a chance to watch everybody else on YouTube who got shit to say while they just guessing, while I give you the actual facts and make shit make sense for you. So, Project Helix is a hybrid device, supposedly, right? And it's the same device. It's the same device that Sarah Bond and Phil Spencer was working on, right? There's absolutely no way you came up with a whole new device, a whole new everything, and you're ready to talk about it next week on your first week on a job, right? There's no such thing as that, right? It's impossible. So I said this several times because I want to knock this in your head, because I want to be able to show you what Project Helix really is. And Sarah Bond told us what it is. Now let's watch and see what Project Helix truly is. And I hope this shit sounds well on here.
At Xbox, our vision is for you to play the games you want with the people you want, anywhere you want.
The new Xbox is to play with the people you want, where you can, and where you cannot. Status. Hold on, let me see if you can hear this. Let me see. Let me see. I think it's good enough. I think it's good enough, huh? Yeah, you can hear this bitch good enough. Okay. So let's continue. She said it's a new device, a next generation hardware lineup, right? They don't say console. She's real smart not to say we call it hardware, next generation hardware, not, and get this. Our next generation hardware lineup, okay? So more than one, all right? Let's keep going.
That's why we're investing in our next generation hardware lineup across console, handheld, PC, cloud, and accessories.
So across console, handheld, PC, cloud, and accessories. Okay? I'm going to need you to pay attention because she gets deeper into this. Remember, this is bullshit too, right? But still, this is what we're getting. And I'm going to show you how and why she gets into this. All right. And they didn't mention her, but let's go.
I am thrilled to share we've established a strategic multi-year partnership with AMD.
So they have a strategic multi-year project with AMD. Okay. So this is a Xbox. You see the title? You see the title right here, right? Xbox only got 5 million subscribers. That is sad, bro. But as on Xbox channels, Xbox plus AMD powering the next generation of Xbox, right? So this is also an AMD ad, right? And it might, you might be like, well, Thrash, they always have AMD. Yeah, but they never go into partnership. This device might just be an AMD device or like I said, I believe it's going to be a third party device. And I'll tell you, she'll talk about why, but I think it's going to be a third party device, but they wanted to go with AMD, so the Xbox itself might just be a chip that you can put into your PC. You know what I'm saying? And turn your PC into an Xbox. That might be also it. They'll have Xbox shit. You know what I mean? Like they'll have a Xbox version of Dell or Xbox version of Winvo or whatever the fuck, right? Even Asus might have a laptop Xbox thing on this same program that they're doing, as long as they have this AMD chip in it, right? But let's continue. Hold on.
To co-engineer silicon across a portfolio
silicon across a portfolio of devices. Bitch has yet to say consoles, right? Still saying devices and a portfolio of devices. So if y'all think that Microsoft is building this, people talking about this is going to be a first party thing. Okay. Well, okay, if you say so. You know what I'm saying? They co-engineering the silicon of this AI chip. It's going to be a co-pilot AMD chip. Watch.
Devices, including our next generation Xbox consoles.
See? Including our next generation console. So let me ask you something, niggas. Let me ask you something real quick. Let me ask you something. How are you going to sell an Xbox if you're going to make multiple Xboxes or multiple devices with other people, whoever the AMD can convince or you guys can convince to make devices? They're going to come out with a family of devices, bro. They're going to come out with, there's going to be an OEM, dog, with an Xbox helped chip in it. I'm telling you, bro. You guys are crazy if you guys thinking this is console shit. And they're going to say, including our next console. So the bitch did say it. My bad. She did say console. She did say console. And I broke down what console means. But this console is going to be a console PC hybrid. And they're saying that because that's the way to get you dumb niggas to buy this quote unquote console, right? Look, listen, if I'm wrong, I hope I'm wrong. I hope this is a console and this is going back into the greatness of Xbox. I do. As a gamer, I do. But as a gamer that has been around for a very long time playing video games and has been through the entire lifetime of Xbox as a gamer and knows just how much Xbox lies, Of course I'm a question it. But still, let's continue.
In your living room and in your hands. Together with AMD, we are advancing the state of art in gaming silicon to deliver the next generation.
Why? This is what also killed me about this Xbox commercial, is that they kept showing the Xbox Series. Why is she still showing the Xbox Series talking about the next console? Will it be just the Series S and X with an upgrade like PSSR? And they're just going to call that something? Will it just be a chip that you put in the back of your current Xbox that you currently have, and they're going to call it that next generation? Why do they keep showing this old-ass device? Why? When you're talking about, it says deliver the next generation of graphics on the screen, and at the same time, they are showing you one of the worst Xboxes ever created. Why? Why? Because it can stream well, I bet.
Of graphics innovation to unlock a deeper level of visual quality.
Wait, what do you mean unlock, bitch? Like, I don't understand. Like, what is she unlock? What? This is the new. I'm telling you, this is Helix. There's no way around it, right? They've already talked to us about Helix and what the vision of the Helix was with this, because there's no way, again, that this is new, right? There's no way like that they change anything if they're already going to GDC and talking to people about this. Consoles take years to make, and she didn't start over.
And immersive gameplay and player experiences enhanced with the power of AI.
So they enhanced with the power of AI, and then they hire an AI bitch. Do you understand what I'm saying, dog? Listen. It gets deeper than this. Watch.
All while maintaining compatibility with your existing library of Xbox games.
All while maintaining compatibility with your existing library of Xbox games. They do not tell you what you need to know. You know what I'm saying? So they're still throwing at you the compatibility of your existing library of Xbox games. They have a library of Xbox games that this will have compatibility with. It didn't say backwards compatibility. She said all while maintaining compatibility, as in saying that we're making like a pro version of something. You know what I mean? Like, it's just like you're not even saying backwards compatibility, but still it says while maintaining compatibility with your existing library of games. And it made me wonder, why in God's name did they put so much emphasis on Play Anywhere? Like I said earlier, you're paying for Play Anywhere. Microsoft pays for Play Anywhere. Why would they need to do that if they have a chip that's doing it for you? Why do they need you? Why do they need to make Play Anywhere for? Makes no sense, right? Why does she need to bring maintaining compatibility with your existing library of Xbox games? We need to find out what that means, because Xbox games does not mean Xbox console games. Every Xbox game, except Halo 5, is compatible with PC. So your existing library of Xbox games change nothing. Because when you hear Xbox games, you're thinking about every game, right? You're thinking about every game on Xbox. When she's telling you, no, your library, nigga, of Xbox games. We have a studio section called Xbox Studios of games that were made with Xbox in mind, okay? And those Xbox games, those currently existing Xbox games that you own. Period. Nigga, that you own. I'm over here fucking my mic up. That you own. All right? Like, y'all be like, how come it doesn't play in, Blinks? Nigga, because, well, Blinks might be an Xbox game, but still, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody, the same thing with the Asus ROG. It's the same exact thing, bro. They're not telling you there's going to be the PC version of these games, because these are Xbox games, and they don't want to diminish their commercial that they have spent zero money on, because they're using all type of Xbox One era video snippets. Like this, they didn't even do anything new. The only thing the only footage new in this whole thing about the next generation Xbox is Sarah Bond. That's it. Like, there's everything else was shit that was shown before.
This is all about building you a gaming platform that's always with you.
See, this is about building you a gaming platform that's always with you. Why do I need a gaming platform that's always with me, my nigga? I just want to have a damn console with some exclusives on it. You know what I mean? I want exclusives that take advantage of the console and the console greatness that Xbox would be if it had fucking games that were built to utilize the power that they keep talking about that are in the consoles when, oh, man. Like I said, bro, like they just, it's upsetting to sit there and listen to them lie to you or tell you the truth in a lying way.
So you can play the games you want across devices anywhere you want.
You can play the games you want across devices anywhere you want. What does that mean? What if one device is like the Series S and then the other device is a fucking, super PC, and then now I can't play that game the same on the Series S because the Super PC plays better. Why would I want to play on the Series S? Why would you want to boot up a Series S? I hear Xbox dudes all the time say they were pissed off. They've been pissed off about PlayStation putting exclusives back on PC, and you hear these PC dudes and you hear these Xbox dudes complaining about, oh, I don't want to have to plug up my PlayStation, like Doc Dog right here. Doc Dog was actually doing it. Doc Dog was actually talking about saying that same exact shit. I have a PlayStation at home. I have 2 PlayStations at home, but I don't want to plug my PlayStations up. I want to plug my Xbox up. I want to plug my PC up. Why do I gotta go and plug my 2 PlayStations and PlayStation like Go or whatever the shit is called up? Why do I gotta do that to play these games when I should be able to just play them on my PC? Sit your ass up. You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody really want to do that shit in the first place, but exclusives are exclusives. Exclusives are made to sell a product to you. Just because you're a gamer doesn't mean you're entitled to play on any device that you want. That's not how it works. It's like going to McDonald's and asking for a Big Mac. It's not going to happen. I mean, not a Big Mac. A Whopper. You can't go to McDonald's and ask for a Whopper, right? That's what you guys are literally telling these companies to do. You can't. You won't, all right? You won't. And it's crazy because you won't complain about Nintendo games being exclusives. Hell, you won't even complain about Xbox games that are exclusive. Where's Halo 5 on PlayStation? Huh? I don't want to have to boot up my fucking Xbox to play an Xbox game. Like, you sound stupid. Yes, you fucking do. That's what the point. Why do you own multiple platforms if you don't want to use those platforms? You guys never made sense to me about that conversation, that argument, that bullshit argument. I don't want to plug my console up. Why the fuck did you buy it then, nigga? Like, you have to plug it up whether you like it or not. That's the only reason. Why would you think you bought it, bro? How do you think these companies stay in business? Stupid. Microsoft is doing what they do because they have to do it. They have failed. They have fucking failed. They have failed in the Xbox gaming space. The console gaming space, they failed. And before they failed in the console gaming space, they failed in the PC space. I don't think you remember that, but they did, bruh. They did. That's why they went to consoles, because they failed. They tried to have motherfuckers pay a subscription for online then, and everybody left Windows Store and they ain't went back yet. They all went to Steam. They stayed at Steam. They enjoy Steam no matter what. There ain't nothing you could do. That's why they're putting Steam in this new PC, acting like it's an Xbox. The only thing that they're doing, keep screaming Xboxes to get you Xbox dudes, not you, Dr. Dirk, because you a Nintendo guy, but to get you Xbox dudes over to PC, where they can monetize you, or where they can go into the next phase of what they're actually doing. But my bad, let's continue.
Delivering you an Xbox experience, not locked to a single store or tied to one device.
Giving you an Xbox experience, because that's what this is, right? Now this console is no longer, or this device is no longer an Xbox console that you want, love, and believe in. No, it's they want to give you an experience. The Xbox experience. What's the Xbox experience? Huh? What is that? What does that entail of? Because you can play these games already on other devices, so it's not the games that's the experience. What's the experience? The fucking UI, nigga. The fucking UI. The fucking UI. You telling me that you want people to pay hundreds of dollars for you to change the fucking UI and then have the nerve to have AI upgrades? Like, your upgrades is based on AI. She looked like she was about to get fired. What's today? 8 months later. You know what I'm saying? She looked like she already knew her job was out of there. She looked like it. Guilty looking.
That's why we're working closely with the Windows team to ensure that Windows is the #1 platform for gaming.
That's the best part of this video. That's why we're working with the Windows team to ensure that Windows is the #1 platform for gaming. No longer Xbox. No. fuck Xbox. They want to make Windows the number one platform for gaming, my niggas. That's what they want. That's what they need. You know why that is? You know that's why what they want and what they need. They need this. You know why they need this? You know why it's a needing thing? You know what it is about? AI. But let's continue.
The next generation of Xbox is coming to life, and this is just the beginning.
It's just the beginning of the next generation. This was 8 months ago. So y'all began this journey of the next generation Xbox. It's coming to life. It's coming to life. And the life of it is to be a water deliverer to Windows gaming. So the Xbox, the next generation of Xbox coming to life, and it's just the beginning. It's the beginning of Xbox being a brand that pushes Windows gaming. Because they teamed up with Team Windows. Windows team didn't team up with them. No. They teamed up with Team Windows so they can make Windows best. What the fuck does Windows have to do with console gaming, guys? I wonder what it is. Her titties low-key look big. My wife in the other room, but her titties do look big in this motherfucking picture. I'm just saying. But still, I'm wondering, dog, what does Windows have to do with any of this? Well, I don't know what it does. I know what it does, but let's let it finish so I can actually give you all the true meaning behind all this.
We can't wait to show you what's next.
Oh, that's it. Oh, they about to play some bullshit. Okay, that's it, nigga. That's all. Okay, so they was welcoming you. So the whole key words, the highlight of the whole video, because they put that at the end, is that the Xbox is designed to push Windows, right? And so they change it from Project Mangus to Project Helix. They bring in a chick from AI. AI is based in Windows, and you need Windows to actually run AI properly. You can't get into a console like Xbox and expect to actually have some production out of the Xbox space, right? You know what I'm saying? Like the Xbox space. So they gotta have it in the PC world, because they're gonna put all that stuff that you said, streaming services, cloud. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna force that into the Xbox name. They're gonna make it synonymous with it. So it's familiar to you. They want you to be familiar with the bullshit that they are feeding you, right? They want it synonymous, right? And then they're gonna want you to buy into this shit. And regardless of the price, there's gonna be multiple prices, because there's gonna be multiple devices. It's just like OEM. You're gonna have a weak one, you're gonna have a middle one, you're gonna have a strong one, you're gonna have a handheld one. They already got the handheld ones. There's going to be more handheld devices with this. There's going to be more. They're going to have a built-in AI. AI built in. Anything that uses Windows. It's all about Windows. But then Project Helix also. Helix is also a word, right? What does Helix actually mean, right? Helix, all right, look, the definition is an object having a three-dimensional shape, like that of a wire wound uniformly in a single layer around a cylinder or a cone, as in corkscrew or a spiral staircase, right? They have that little thing, and this is why Helix, right, has this spiral thing. And this is why people are in the chat right now leaving the DNA, because that's what that sort of represents when people use Helix. They have this DNA. It's like a DNA. It's like you're changing the DNA of Xbox, right? That's what you would fucking think, because that's how the fuck y'all think, right? That's what you would fucking think, because that's how these niggas have taught you to think. You know what I'm saying? But in reality, Project Helix or Helix is an AI thing. It's an AI thing. I mean, this isn't the first time Helix was used. Helix is used all over. This bitch don't even know how to create. It was never her job to create, right? You gotta honestly understand that. You gotta understand that she's there to motivate. She's not there to create. So when Project Helix comes up, she thought of this name. You know why she thought of this name? Because she's seen it before. You see, Project Helix, you can go to Project Helix and find that there are several Project Helix, all of which are based on AI. In fact, Dell and NVIDIA actually have a partnership together about Project Helix, right? And this isn't new to the game. This isn't new to the AI space. This isn't new to the PC space. This isn't new. It's just that they don't have a deal with NVIDIA. And they probably wanted one, but they're stuck with AMD. It is what it is, right? So AMD, they're coming up with their shit, and this is Helix, right? So the Project Helix is actually a generative AI. There it is, I think. Whatever. It's an AI project. And it's all over. When you look up Project Helix, you see Project Helix, and it's all over. It's all AI shit. It's AI shit, period. It's AI. They even use it in their own business to describe AI. Her job, remember, was AI. You know what I'm saying? Her job was AI. She came from AI. They brought her from AI, and she went and gave the new project name to Xbox, an AI project name. You know what else? You want me to take it further? You want me to hurt y'all niggas' feelings further? You want me to help you out further? So you can further understand what this is? Look right here at the bottom. Look right here. This is the symbol. You know, let me type it up. Let me type it up. What is this shit called? What is this? I don't even know what the AI shit is called. Copilot, right? Let's look up Copilot, right? Real quick. Let me tell y'all something. Let me help y'all out. Let me help y'all out real quick, dog. Because like I said, don't nobody else think like I think, bro. Don't nobody else, right? Don't nobody else come at me like this, right? All right. Copilot. This is how the Copilot symbol looks, right? That's the Copilot symbol. You know what that symbol is? You know what you call that shape? That shape is a helix. Remember I just showed y'all. The definition of helix, right? Nigga, an object having three-dimensional shape like that of a wire wound uniformly in a single layer around a cylinder or cone, as in corkscrew or spiral staircase, right? Same thing. That's what it's described. That's what Project Helix is. That's what a helix is. The symbol of Copilot is a fucking helix. That's what that is. That's a helix. So it's like I said, bruh. They bring in some chick from AI. She copies the name of AI shit. And then if you look at the Copilot symbol, it's also a helix. And you motherfuckers that are thinking that they are thinking about you. They didn't bring somebody over from AI for no reason. I said in my last video, there is 2 reasons. One is because they want to get rid of her. And she fucked up because she fucked up Copilot. Or 2, they're going to change Xbox. And Xbox is going to be AI based. And Xbox is AI fucking based, bro. And to call it Project Helix, when your Copilot symbol is a fucking helix, that should let you know what time it is. Because this shit just ain't all coincidences and coinky dinkies. You know what I'm saying? It's not all coincidences and fucking coinky dinks. It's not. It's fucking not, bro. Don't let them treat you and act like it fucking is, because it's not. This thing was called Project Mangus before they came on, and she changed it to Helix. Nigga, why? They want to be a PC thing. Why? Their fucking chip is based on AI within itself. Why? They are struggling in AI. Their entire company is based on Copilot right now. Their entirety of their company has pivoted towards Copilot, and Copilot is failing. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like, I just want y'all to understand that you got to look at shit for what it is and not for what you want it to be. You got to understand what it is instead of what you want it to be. You listening to a chick who don't know shit about gaming so bad that she took her name. She changed her background. She changed her background to Project Helix. Nigga, her old background was like all Xbox fanboys, right? And she changed it to Project Helix. I wanted to show y'all that. God damn it, she didn't. Changed it to this whack ass Helix shit, right? And still, she put there's no fucking nothing. She only says this. I don't even think she's answering questions. You know, the last spoke she had was when she was saying goodbye to Phil Spencer on the February 24th. And here it is, you know, the 5th? And this is her next tweet is, oh, we're doing Helix. She wants it to be known. She wants it to be known not to talk to her, right? She would give, like, this isn't an AI thing, right? I don't believe that this is an AI. It could be. I don't believe this is an AI. I believe her first comments were AI 100%. These are stark differences from her replies earlier, right? Like, look, her replies, if she didn't delete these, it's, you know what I'm saying? Like, thanks. I will try Borderlands 2 today. Great idea. I am no Xbox P3. You know what I mean? Like, who says that? I am no Xbox P3. You say you're not Phil Spencer, bitch. You know what I'm saying? I'm listening. Exclamation point. You know what I'm saying? Posted it. It's Amasharama. She retweeted Gas. She laughed. She did a laughing emoji at Gas saying goodbye to Phil Spencer. You know what I'm saying? Just laughing at him. You know what I'm saying? Like, just like this is all AI bullshit, right? But it goes to show just how little she's done. You know what I'm saying? Like, just shows she knows absolutely nothing. She thinks gaming is for kids. So she posts a video. She posts her gamer pic of her as a kid talking about some raise the roof. You know what I'm saying? Like, shut your ass up. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, shut your ass up. So if y'all really want to know what Project Helix is, that's what it is. Project Helix is a lie. Project Helix is made for you to sit there and think that you're getting a console when in reality all you're getting is something that's based on AI because their company is failing at AI. They need to get as much AI stuff as possible. Gaming is the closest thing to PC that they can get. They have a crowd of people, millions of people who love Xbox, who they want to keep on Xbox, but also add to their numbers of AI. They want you using AI. And so they built the chip for AI. But they need you on PC so you can actually use the AI in more things than one, or even use it to search because they want you to be part of the PC community. I'm not talking about the PC gamer community, but the PC industry. They want you to be a part of that because they need numbers. They need people using this. They sat there and they forced fucking Copilot on Word and all that shit on, 365 or whatever. They forced it on everything. They enforced it there and they're enforcing it on gamers right now. That's the plan. That's why the name Project Helix. That's why they're going for PC. That's why they're lying to you and tell you that it's going to be a console hybrid when there's nothing hybrid about a PC playing video games. There's nothing hybrid about it. What's hybrid about it? Like they're using the name Xbox to say it's hybrid because they want to use Xbox and they're only using Xbox because it's familiar to you. That's what's going on. That's what's really happening. This is the information that none of these motherfuckers are going to tell you. People, it's going to be a first party device. Is it? Why would it be? This is based on multiple devices. You telling me that Microsoft is making multiple devices? Is that what you're telling me? Are you telling me that they're going to go and build hardware when they have failed miserably in hardware every year for the past 7 years? Are you going to tell me that? For the past 5 decades or whatever, for the past 4 generations of gaming, they have failed in the hardware space. They don't need hardware no more when you are dumb enough to make your own hardware. They don't need hardware no more if they can just license the Xbox name out and have somebody else build the hardware. Do you think Microsoft cares that Asus ROG Xbox failed? You think they cared? They didn't care. They didn't build it. They got paid by Asus already to put Xbox on it. They're using the word Xbox as a gaming thing for gamers to go out and buy, no matter the price. And people still didn't buy. The only people that's really buying it are people on Twitter. They don't even talk about the Xbox thing no more. If anything, the only thing they're doing, they'll power that bitch up, set it on a table somewhere, take a picture of it and say, look at my device. That's it. Because it's a weak device in comparison to the Xbox that they already have, and in comparison to the PlayStation that they don't want to say that they have, but they already have. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. But that's the only people who are buying this shit. The handheld gaming space was never a good space. In the handheld, quote unquote, handheld PC gaming space, the Steam Decks, the Asus ROGs, and whatever the fuck else, all of them failed. All of them. You can say what the fuck you want. Ain't none of them sold more than 5 million. That's a failure. If you sell 10 million, that's a failure. You got, what, a billion gamers? You got like on PC alone, they brag about 190 million PC gamers, and you only sell 5 million of these fucking devices, half of which you probably gave away and counted as a sale. Console gamers don't want a PC. If they wanted a PC, they would have made a PC. They don't need Microsoft to make a PC and overcharge them for it. Are we forgetting how much PCs cost now? Are we forgetting how much prices are now? Or do you want? I don't think that this is going to cost too much. I don't think it's going to cost more than $2,000. Even if you build something like this, it'll cost around or probably more than $2,000 simply because of how much these parts are costing nowadays. But this is a contracted PC, and it goes back to what I said to y'all about them wanting to get rid of DIY PC gamers because they want contracts now. These companies want and need contracts. They need contracts in order for it to make sense in business. DIY PC gamers buy parts from different places, some used, some not used, and they go and they build their own device, which is a beautiful thing, but it's horrible to the industry that isn't making too much money on it. When Microsoft bought Activision, they said they are now the number 3 in profit in gaming. Number 1 was Tencent, number 2 was Sony, and now they are number 3 after buying one of the most successful and biggest publishers in gaming history. Where's Steam and all that? Huh? Where's all these people who make all these gaming devices now, all these OEMs? Where's Dell's shit at? They'll have their own little gaming shit, and AMD. Where are those companies at that do this gaming shit? Where are they? How come they ain't making that much money? Because it ain't that much money in it. It ain't that much money in being a Steam. You're making 30% or less off of everything that's on your store, and that's it. You don't charge it for online. You don't do this. You don't do that. You know what I'm saying? You don't get nothing. You just get that 30%, and you got to sit there and accept that 30%. That's all you get. That's all you gonna get, and it's not that much money in it. It's money, but it's not in the top 5. After Xbox is Nintendo. Well, maybe they're number 5. Maybe I don't know. Maybe. You know what I'm saying? But still, it is what it is, man. I don't know. That's my wife pouring shit, bro. Like, she know I'm live. Don't worry about that, nigga. But still, like it just. 1 second. Dang, man. My bad, y'all.
I didn't say nothing to you.
Girl, boy. Wife's always got something to say, man. But yeah, man, it's just another lie being told to everybody, bro. And it's frustrating to see y'all fall for these same, not y'all, but the same people falling for the same lie. And it's like, at this point, like, it's not even them, because they're doing this on purpose. They have to be doing this on purpose. You know what I'm saying? It has to be something that's done on purpose, that is given to I don't know, bro. Like these fools are all fake, man. They all kissing their ass and shit. I'm looking at this shit like, why y'all don't even know this lady? Y'all kissing their ass? Y'all don't even know her. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are you doing, bro? Like, you haven't even felt this chick out. You don't even know if she's lying to you or not. You should know. She's already lied several times. But that's the gist of the thing, man. I'll leave y'all with this because like I said, this is a broadcast. This is a broadcast in the podcast. And I'll leave y'all with the facts, bro. Project Helix is based on Copilot. Project Helix, Copilot is a Helix, bro. There's too much proof there for it not to be AI thought about, bro. It's not. The chip is AI based. The leader of Xbox now is AI based. The project name is AI based. Project Helix is something that already exists in the AI business. They're not telling you all of this shit. They want the shit to be a quote unquote hybrid PC, but nobody can tell you what a hybrid console PC is simply because it's just a PC with an Xbox name. That's the hybrid of it. The hybrid is it's a PC, it's a closed PC, and its name is Xbox something or has an Xbox in it with an Xbox symbol on it. That's what makes it a hybrid, I guess. Just like they try to tell you the Asus ROG was an Xbox when it wasn't. They wrote that into the wheels fall off that it was a fucking hybrid and it wasn't. It is what it is. And yes, we can talk about that too. If we don't want to talk about Helix, we can also talk about, the whole PlayStation no longer putting their games. I can talk about that real quick. People are saying that it's because of Mangus or because of this Helix and it's because of Steam Machine. And they wouldn't be wrong. Like, it wouldn't be wrong, bro. I mean, putting it on Steam. Steam isn't the competition of PlayStation hardware. Steam is a software. PlayStation is a hardware. I've said this shit plenty of times. But there's two reasons why. One, it was already on the thin line because it was just there to attract Chinese gamers to the PlayStation platform, and they've succeeded in that. Anything other than that, what they were doing already is just enhancing that or giving them more reason to try it. It's not hurting them for them to buy it on Steam if they're collecting money from Steam, right? If you're collecting money from Steam, it's not hurting them to buy it, right? Because Steam, you're building your own fucking PC or you're buying a PC and that PC isn't a gaming device. But now Steam is coming out with their gaming device, right? That whether you want to call it a PC, you want to call it a console, it doesn't matter. It's a gaming device. That's an issue. Xbox coming with this hybrid shit that's also going to have Steam in it, that also has PlayStation games in it. That's a device that makes it to where you don't need to buy this PlayStation device. And I know that sounds crazy, right? But it's just like with how things are right now, with the Xbox gamers need to go somewhere. I also made a video about that. And they need to go somewhere. And now that they're going to have more places that are console-like to go to, Sony has to take their game and had to stop doing that program to begin with. They weren't making too much money. It's nothing to them. The money that they're making on there is absolutely nothing. PlayStation makes billions. Putting their game on Steam only made them millions in combined, right? And it's just, of course, they're going to have to push away from that. I told people, even if they do, they might even just blacklist their games altogether. They might make it to where you can't buy these games anymore. If you already bought them, you got them. You know what I'm saying? But they might make it to where you can't even buy these games. Some people were saying that legally they can't let it be on other devices. And that's not true. That's not true. You can go on the Xbox right now and go on Steam right now. You know what I'm saying? I think you can. I believe it's Steam. I think it's an Xbox. You can go on Steam and there's some games that you won't find. You know what I'm saying? Just like you won't find fucking Fortnite on Steam. You know what I mean? Like it's just I don't know, bro. Like I said, Sony was stupid to do it in the first place, but I understood what they were doing. I understood it before they announced it, broke it down before they broke it down, and that's exactly what I said it was, and that's the only thing that made sense. Is the only reason why I was able to come to that conclusion. But them having it right now, like with Steam Machine, they needed to get rid of it. They need to stop doing it. They've put too much risk at all the work that they put in to make these consoles. They put in a lot of work to make these consoles, and they put all that work at risk trying to get Chinese players introduced to their platform. Now it's different because, Steam Machine, I don't know if they have a Chinese version. They need to have a Chinese version. I don't think it's going to sell well at all. But then now you got multiple devices that's using Steam and using PlayStation's name in order to sell their products. You know what I'm saying? That's mainly what it is. And you've seen it all over Twitter where these motherfuckers are like, oh, I'm going to just buy a PC. I'm going to just buy a PC. I don't need to buy a PlayStation. I could just buy a PC. Well, then buy a PC. Because now you need to buy a PlayStation. So buy yourself a PC if that's what the fuck you want. Period. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you said, wait, hold on. Somebody said I'm wrong? Hold on. Is this new? Is that a new? Oh, super lit. Nah, you wrong, Pony. We have all genres of games. What are you talking about, nigga? I didn't say shit about genres, nigga. Who's we? Who you? Super lit, nigga. Who you? Like, oh, you think you think I'm a regular, nigga? Let me see your channel, nigga. What you talking about, we? So I can find out who we is. Okay, so you don't have anything on here at all. Let me see about. Oh no, you don't have nothing. So you're a nobody. Oh, the fuck you in my chat for? You a new nigga. You just joined? Oh, you somebody I blocked, huh? I'll block your ass again. Say something else, nigga, before I block you again. You a new nigga. I could check your shit right now if I wanted to, dog. Stop it. Who else, nigga? Who else, nigga? You new to this. You new. You just made this. You must have been blocked here and wanted to have something to say. Nigga, we don't need PS games on PC. We have all the games. Then you don't have all the games if you don't have PS games. You do realize how stupid you sound, right? Dumb nigga. You know how stupid you sound? You sound dumb as fuck, nigga. But I mean, I guess that's what today's children do. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna knock you. That's what today's children do. They dumb. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Phil didn't get fired. He retired. No, Phil got forced to step down sooner than what he wanted to step down. Sooner, because he would have already announced that he's stepping down, and they would have gave him time. You know what I'm saying? What's up, William? The nigga William said the only way it's a hybrid if it runs both a next gen Xbox version and PC version of a game, which would be a waste of time and money for devs to just do PC. Exactly. It's going to be a PC. Like it's just if it's a hybrid thing, then like you said, it'll waste a whole lot of time and a whole lot of money for no fucking reason. Why just make a PC version and have all of it done? Yeah, Vet Gaming TVs with 10 memberships. That I appreciated that. I appreciate it. Damn. Now I really can go and buy Resident Evil. You feel me? But shit, I mean, like, hey, super lit. I guess this is my time to talk to you niggas. Super lit. Just buy a PlayStation for PlayStation games is all I say, but PC is great too. PC is for degenerates. Nah. PC, look, if you like PC, then enjoy PC. The only thing I don't like about PC gamers is that they continuously want to join the console conversation. If you a PC guy, right, then this conversation pertains to you because that's just how Xbox is, right? That's what the Xbox is now, a PC, right? But when y'all get to talking about how much better your PC is, and I have to ask you, is your PC better? And then you quiet, then that's a whole nother thing, dog. On top of that, consoles are catching up to PC. PlayStation itself is coming up to PC. That's just what it is, bro. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. And it's man, like I said, I don't know how else to say it, bro, other than that. I don't know how else to say other than that. I'm not here to fucking tell y'all lies and tell y'all something that's nice. You know what I'm saying? I'm here to tell y'all the facts, whether that's good news or bad news. And I guarantee you, I'm telling you shit that people ain't telling y'all. Nobody else on YouTube is telling you that because they're YouTubers. They YouTubers and they don't give half of the fucks about video games as much as I do. Or they just want motherfuckers to say what the fuck they gotta say. You know what I'm saying? They want to kiss ass so they can have these companies come and give them a hoodie or give them a review code or give them something like that. Nigga, welcome to the Mid Boss Vet. Appreciate you, bro. I really do. Shit. So I think I got enough people to actually do member-only videos. I might do that. But I might do that just because it's the right thing to do. Maybe. But still. It's just, I know Sarah Bond quit. See, look, this is what it is, right? Sarah Bond was going for the job that Asha got, right? She was going for that job. She was fucking for years being how do you say? She was being fucking like brought up to take over that job, right? She came from the cell phone business, right? So she was only good for cell phone shit, right? That's all she was good for, right? For handheld shit and how to navigate that business. They got that handheld out. They let her ass go. But she was thinking that she was going to continue to go. But now they want to go into the AI part of the business. And so they hire an AI chick. And that's how that went, bro. Did it unsubscribe you? Hey, yeah, hit the subscribe. Hey, it's a lot of motherfuckers who watch my videos who don't subscribe. I don't think I'm good enough. I don't think subscribing is free. I never ask for memberships, nigga, but memberships is always welcome. Always. God damn it, always. But still, you know what I'm saying? Like, hit that subscribe button, man. Like brothers be needing that, bro. Like I'm the only one that go out my way to tell the truth. I'm the only one that go out my way and truly research the information I give to y'all. And at the same time, I entertain y'all at the same time. Not only do I give you laughter, I give you facts with laughter. I get you fafter, nigga. Shit. Making shit up as I go status. Nigga, Vet Gaming TV said PlayStation is going to be surpassing the Microsoft Xbox PC. Anyone that believes otherwise is naive and simping for Microsoft D. Facts. Super facts. Because that's what it is. I mean, they already surpassed it. Microsoft, like nobody really wants that Microsoft bullshit to begin with. They don't even want it, bro. Don't even want Xbox. I have never heard an Xbox gamer say, damn, my game would be so much better if I had AI. Like nobody, like no, my gaming experience. Remember, that's what she said. I showed y'all earlier what she said. That's what Sarah Bond said. We are bringing the Xbox experience to gamers. That's what we're doing. We're bringing the Xbox experience to gamers. You know what I'm saying? Not the Xbox console, not what's great about it, not what's best, not the Xbox experience, bro. That lets you know what it is, bro. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, she had Sarah Bond work for Tyson's Chicken, nigga. She's at the board of Tyson. She's still making bread. But yeah, she's at the board of Tyson. She's selling used chickens, bro. Like she's selling used, already pre-fried, frozen chicken to people who are too lazy to fry their own chicken, bro. Like she's making a move, dog. She's making a move, dog. I don't know how much this console gonna cost. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how much this console device, whatever, is gonna cost. You know, I don't know. I don't believe it's a gaming console. I think it's a PC industry console. You know, a console doesn't mean a PlayStation. A console is anything with buttons that's any closed device that has a purpose and buttons to control that thing. That's what a console is. That's why Asus ROGs are consoles. That's why Steam Decks, whether you like it or not, are consoles. You guys want to call them handheld PCs, but a PC means personal computer. There's nothing personal about a Steam Deck. You can't fucking put your own chips in Steam Deck. The only thing you can do is upgrade its memory. That's not making it personal. That's making it have more capacity, bro. You know what I'm saying? Same thing with the Asus ROGs and everything like that. PC is personal computer where you're choosing what parts go into what. You can swap those things out. You could change the wiring. You can make it look all rainbowish like y'all been doing it. Y'all been doing all like that's what a PC is. It's personal. It's a personal computer. You've built it yourself. There's no licensing behind it. There's no warranties if you open it up that you've broken. You know, like just there's differences, and that's what this device may be. But I think it's a PC device. It's a device that isn't a gaming device. It's an AI device. I think. You know, everything I say, I don't work for these companies, so I'm not saying that everything I'm saying is going to come true. It's just that I put in more work to get a better answer to you guys. You know what I'm saying? And I've been 90% right on shit I've been saying. Anybody who's been here from the jump already fucking know I've been fucking right about incredible shit that people would never have thought, bro. What's up, Buddy Hall? Nigga? Peace from Philly. Keep putting in that work. You already know. I try not to. I've been busy, bro. I've been busy. My brother just got out of jail. I might do a fucking documentary on it because his story needs to be told about how the justice system is. I might do it on my documentary channel. Yes, I have another channel that I made documentaries for. Yes. Does it still exist? I think so. Do I remember the password? I don't think so. But it still exists. And I have a few. I have a documentary about the moon landing. I have a documentary about the LA riots and a documentary about, I think, guns. That were good documentaries that I don't think anybody ever watched. But I think they were great documentaries, bro. I might put, because my family, if y'all knew about my family history, bro. Like I could really write a book, and a lot of people can. I'm not saying that I'm special. I'm just saying that, like, my brother was in jail for 28 years for a crime he didn't commit, and the things that he had to do to get out of jail, bro. Like, it's crazy. And I just picked him up yesterday, no, day before yesterday. You know what I'm saying? After 28 years, last time I seen my brother, I was a child, bro. You know what I mean? Like, I went and go pick him up. You know what I'm saying? He old and gray. I got grays in my beard, you know, because of the wife. You know what I'm saying? So, but just the process of getting out, everything from what happened for him to go in, which was bullshit, how the courts treated him, which was bullshit. I just happened to see a video about these two dudes that got put in jail for life for a crime that they didn't commit, and they were not guilty of, and they got 25 years of life. And that's similar to what my brother got. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, it's not even that, bro. It's more, I mean, it's that's half of it, but then getting out is another half. I'm learning so much about what that nigga going through right now. Nigga, like, it's shit crazy. Like, it's crazy. Like for example, right? I'm in Long Beach. You know what I'm saying? Where he was locked up he was all the way up there in Sacramento, right? So I had to drive 8 hours up to Sacramento. Then I had to take this nigga down to Palm Springs, where the halfway houses is and shit, where they make these fools go for at least 6 months, right? So I had to drive him all the way down. That was like a 10-hour drive to drive down there, right? I'm just giving y'all this is just a little piece of what I'm talking about that I never knew would be an issue, right? So because this nigga was locked up for 28 years, right? And it was good seeing him. I mean, he's, you know, my brother's normal, you know, I'm going through, you know, we talking, we good, mentally sound brother, you know what I'm saying? Like, we good, we brothers, we ain't seen each other in years, we catching up, you know what I'm saying? But we didn't even have time to really sit and eat. You know what I'm saying? Because we had to be in this place before the next day, like, and in the same day, right? He got out at 8. I didn't get to Palm Springs till like 11. You know what I mean? Because we had to stop, get gas. I have a truck, so we had to get gas several times. You know what I'm saying? But what was crazy about it is that because he was in jail for 28 years, he was getting car sick, bro. Because for 28 years, he ain't been in a car. And they knew, like, this is a known symptom of people who spend a lot of time in jail. You know what I'm saying? Is that cars ain't good for them at first. Like, they got to get used to that shit. So it's like we had to make stops just because this fool was feeling sick. I was going to get fucking medicine for him, and you know what I mean? Like it's just it was just crazy, bro. Like, they don't give you no time. It's still crazy even when you get out. You know what I'm saying? So his whole shit that he's going through. I mean, this motherfucker's watching Bleach from the beginning now, bro. He was like, "Dang, I wish they had it in English, bro." Over here watching, I'm trying to understand it and shit. You know, because he read the mangas and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, in jail. So he wanted to watch the anime. And I'm like, fool, they got dub versions. Like, you know, he gotta basically relearn everything. You know, it's a lot of shit, bro. But I'm happy that he out. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, we get to, you know, do different things. And this fool got a sense of humor that's just like mine. Like, we was going at each other the whole ride. You know what I'm saying? Me, my sister, my nephew, my wife, we was all going down there. We had to make a stop at one of his coaches from jail. Like, before he went, we made a stop over there. They did a little something for him and shit that was in there with him. It's just good. It's a good thing. You know, people that he was in jail locked up with came, and you know what I'm saying? Like, it was cool, dog. It's cool. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you in Long Beach too? You walking distance from the Pike? Oh shit, nigga, you over there? I know there are certain times of years where you don't want to go outside. Or you do. I don't know what. No judgment, dog. Yeah, nigga, I'm up here, nigga. I don't know. I'm over here off. I'm in the hood, nigga. I'm chestnut, nigga. But yeah, it's just that whole shit is crazy, bro. Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot that I want to tell y'all about that's not gaming. You know what I'm saying? A lot I want to tell y'all about that's not gaming. You know what I'm saying? Or talk to about like a lot of things I could talk. And same thing with my pops, bro. My pops been through a lot of shit too. Like, it's a lot of shit y'all don't know about my pops that I can make a documentary about. But then I don't be wanting to make shit about me. I'm not that type of person. You know what I'm saying? To where I want. But I think that some of these stories need to be told that ain't being told. You know, and a lot of YouTube right now is going into the AI sector of YouTube, to where a lot of these bro, I was watching an animal video, right? Like animal, like, you know, them Geography Channel videos and shit. And I just happened to run into one. I think it was like a bee fighting a mongoose or some bullshit, bro. Right? And nigga, I was watching that shit, but I was like, God, this looks strange. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, nigga, like, it looked like what it's saying it is, but it's just like there's something off about it. I'm just looking at it. I'm like, man, this shit is AI. This shit is AI. They didn't have the bee's toes correct. Nigga, I don't like, this shit is AI. Nah, but it was AI. I could tell it was AI. And then when I went and looked at it, I looked at other videos made by that channel, and it had one with a cat in it. No, with a snake in it. And that shit looked like stupid. I'm like, yeah, bro, this is fucking AI. Like, AI is taking over this whole shit to where it's sometimes getting a little bit harder to see what it is, but we got to keep that realness in some space, in some of these spaces up in here, bro. We got to keep that realness in not just the gaming space, but in YouTube itself. Like YouTube is losing its identity. It's in its title, you too. But like, what is a you to an AI, you know? So I don't know, dog, but yeah, I hate that shit. I hate that. I mean, fucking social media is so riddled with it, bro. It's so riddled. You know what I'm saying? With AI, you'll see some shit that look interesting, but then it's like an AI. You know, it's like, fuck, bro, I can't even look at half of this shit no more. Some of it is funny. Don't get me wrong. I mean, I think AI has a space in entertainment. I do. But it's just too much of people trying to trick people into thinking something is real. That's what AI has turned into. You know what I'm saying? It's turned into that shit. Which is sad, but it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I just think that we need to do more. But Project Helix, AI, I don't know what the plan is behind that. I don't know what the plan is behind how are they going to utilize AI other than upgrading graphics? But there has to be something, because even this lady has said that it's going from learning to production, and how is it going to produce, right? How is it going to produce? What use are you going to have with it? Like, they want gamers to use it, but what are we going to fucking use it for? Other than help us beat games? What, trophy and achievement hunters? You know, is that what it's going to help? Have the AI do the achievement for you while you sleep? Then what's the point of achievement hunting? Like, the more AI as gamers that we use, the less identity of a gamer we have. You know? What is the AI going to do other than take away the point of gaming in the first place? It's like people have forgotten the point of gaming. You know? Like, why do you want... Like people are already using strategy guides and shit. You know what I'm saying? People already using strategy guides. Like, why? You know, but to me, that takes away the point of gaming in the first place. You know? Why? Like, that takes away the point of gaming. You know? Like, you supposed to game and find this shit. Now y'all using fucking strategy guides and websites to, you know, tell you where to go. There's somebody playing the game for you. There's somebody who already experienced it and you fucking did the shit. You know, it is what it is. Yeah, I have played a way out. It is an amazing game. I haven't finished it though. Me and the homie was playing it, but I was waiting for the homie, and that nigga started working at nights. I'm working in the day, and I don't want to beat it by myself. But me and him, we would beat games all the time together. We beat Gears together. We beat Resident Evil 5 together. You know what I'm saying? So I have a homie that we be gaming and shit. I be playing Battlefield a lot right now. Hey, that's a good point, William. It could be her goal is to make a sort of Xbox metaverse like Oasis. Basically, you have Master Chief in a world you tell the AI to build. Yeah, I mean that makes sense. But then, are we gaming at that point, or are we building worlds for this company? You know what I'm saying? It's like the more we use this AI shit, the less identity as gamers for gaming shit. The more we use it, the less identity of a gamer we have. They wanted you to depend on services. That's why Xbox existed. That's why Game Pass existed. My bad. That's why Game Pass existed. They wanted you to depend on services for your gaming experience. They wanted you to have less of an identity of a gamer. What kind of gamer identity do you have if somebody's picking your games for you? You don't have a type of game that you like? Do you like all games, any game? Because I don't know anybody who's played every single game on Game Pass. Like, there are games that people feel are bangers that I think is trash, like Minecraft. You know what I'm saying? But that's not in my identity, and that's okay. If you have Minecraft in your identity, that's okay. If you 48 years old and you play fucking Roblox, then you have an issue. But other than that, you know, I just think that this shit is destroying the identity, and it can destroy. Microsoft has never cared about gaming for y'all to care about Xbox this much. We sit here and watch motherfuckers overly judge PlayStation. They underestimate Nintendo, and overestimate Microsoft. And Microsoft has done absolutely nothing but give you Master Chief. And even then, they bought that from Bungie when Bungie was about to go out of business. Bungie didn't even want to be part of Microsoft. They knew how trash that company was. Their competition in Apple knew how trash that company is. And they still are. Like they said, you can't even invent. Microsoft can't even invent their own way. And even with this Project Mangus, what is this thing called? Helix. Even with that, they still copied off other people's Helix ideas. They've already, this Project Helix already exists, bro. In the PC space about AI. It already exists. Their direct competitor, Nvidia, has already did it with their other direct competitor, Dell. Like, they can't even come up with their own fucking shit. And there's multiple of them, bro. Ubisoft has a Project Helix. Star Wars has a Project Helix. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just, there's nothing. They can come up with absolutely no ideas. None. And she's so bad that she's talking to y'all in AI form. Oh yeah, this was her background I was telling y'all about. Look at her background that she had, bro. Look at Paris Lily. You know what I'm saying? Crazy Lou, I don't know who that is. Hargeet, bro. Hargeet. Like, who made this background for her, bro? Like who? Risk It for the Biscuit, bro, is there. Risk It for the Biscuit. It was in her background, bro. In her background thing for Xbox. This is her gaming community. My nigga. Like, just crazy. Did she ask him to sign this? Welcome to the community. Like what the fuck? I don't even know. Like, Idle Sloth, bro. Bro. That's shit funny. Cody Eastwood is here. Look. I swear, this is what they deliver to you, bro. Nothing. And they take the people who hurt the Xbox the most. They take these people who hurt the Xbox the most and they celebrate them. You know what I'm saying? They take these people and they celebrate them. And it's crazy. That just shows how much he doesn't know about Xbox. These people have lied about Xbox for all this time. These people have been negative to people in the gaming space for all of this time. They have built their legacies on lies and negativity in the gaming space, and she celebrates them. It's not because she wanted to. It's that she don't know no better. You think she met Risk It the Biscuit? Do you think her and Risk It had a conversation? Huh? Like, bro, like, stop it. Stop it, bro. Like I said, it's just looking at this shit and laughing at this shit. It's just like, bro, like, where and how are we? You know what I'm saying? Like, where and how is it happening, bro? But it's happening. We are where we are, bro. Let me look at this poll before I go. You know what I'm saying? See where y'all at in this pizzo. It's crazy though, bro. 15% of y'all are excited for Helix. That's nice. That's nice. I just want to know what you're excited about. What are you excited about? What does the Helix have that you? It's not gonna have any. It's not gonna have no exclusives, bro. Like, what's the point? What's the point of this console or device or whatever the fuck it's gonna be? And it won't have exclusives, right? Like, what's gonna be the point? It won't have exclusives. Every game it makes is gonna come on PlayStation, and it might even be better on PlayStation. They're still, whether you like it or not, are going to make more money off of PlayStation. Still. So what's the whole point? I gotta find it. I forgot what it's called, bro. Fuck. The documentary channel. I forgot what it's called. I'll find it and I'll drop it when I find it. I haven't used it in fucking years, bro. Since I made those videos on the fucking PlayStation 4, bro. I haven't used it for years, man. I forgot why I stopped. I forgot why I stopped, bro. I forgot why I stopped. I started putting documentaries. That was before when I started putting documentaries on here. I was like, fuck, I just might as well do gaming documentaries. And I got, real deep into doing gaming documentaries on here, doing the Generations In section of documentaries, doing the Xbox documentary, doing the PlayStation documentary, and then Dreams later on. You know what I'm saying? So I just got into that. But I'll fuck, it's solar something. Fuck. God, something. I forgot what it's called. Not solar something, but it's called something, bro. I'll find out what it is, bro. It's old. You betting on Helix being a rental service box? It could be. I mean, it's gonna have to have Game Pass in it unless they cancel Game Pass. I'm starting to think it's not even going to be called an Xbox, but I think it is because they need the familiar ways that Xbox brings things on. I think it needs that. You feel me? So I don't think that I mean, it's going to be a rental box. The Xbox is already a rental box. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know how far they're going to go with it. You know, I just know that they're going to. I wouldn't be surprised if they're doing this so they can mix Copilot with Game Pass. Fuck, that might be what they're doing. Okay, so what they might be doing, like one thing, because I noticed one thing, right? Like Copilot got mixed with 365, right? And they charged like $30 a month and nobody bought it, right? Not too many people bought it. People who have businesses said that, you know, it was harder to work with. I have a video on it. I think it's the 2 videos ago or something, where it's harder to work with. And it'd take more time to fix the mistakes that Copilot did than it did for them just to write it themselves. So they didn't need it, you know? And maybe since they can't mix Copilot, and they can't make it, there's no reason for you to use Copilot like that, right? They're going to find some kind of niche to have it to where they might be doing that, bro. Oh, shit. All right, look, peep this. Peep what I just thought, all right? So, Copilot and Game Pass a mix, right? And that'll take over the coverage. I don't know if you was here earlier when I said that that they'll lose money on Xbox Live if they get rid of Xbox gamers, right? Maybe they'll use Project Helix and they'll give it in tiers. And you need to have Copilot in your Game Pass to have AI make your game look better on the fly. Like, instead of buying multiple platforms to get higher quality, since they're using AI to help with their visuals, God, I said this before. I know I said this before, bro. A long time ago, I said this shit. They are going to charge tiers for quality. I said this about PlayStation and PSSR. I said people are celebrating the AI PSSR point of it, and one day it's gonna get to the point to where Sony may charge us a subscription service to utilize the AI making things look better, right? Like we're getting the PSSR 2.0 right now, so they're not doing it, right? We're getting it with RE, and the RE engine looks crazy, and now these games are looking better due to this AI PSSR scaling, right? What if these motherfuckers take Helix, mix it with Copilot, and then, I mean, they're going to have to make online free if they're going to say it's a PC thing, right? They're going to have to make the online part, or it's not going to sell. Like, they're going to grab the PC people. I mean, we're going to have people on Steam playing Steam games online for free, but then because you bought an Xbox Helix, you have to pay an online fee. I don't think they're going to do that, bro. They would be stupid if they did, but they're stupid already. So that's a fucking good question, King. But hey, we're going to see how dumb they are. But nigga, they could start charging tiers because of Copilot, bro. They could use Copilot since it's got AI, since AI is Copilot, right? And AMD has AI on the chip. We've already said that shit. Now we're going to get AI tier subscriptions, yes. Maybe that's what the fuck they're going to do. Where if you want your game to look better, you don't need to buy a new console. You can just subscribe to higher graphics using fucking AI. Bruh. Fuck. Tell me, I hope I'm wrong, bro. That's like, because I've been thinking about how this shit will make sense and how they're going to recoup the loss they'll take if they don't charge you for online play no more. And if they do that, or even still do it, whatever, I don't fuck. If they want to, or they can still pretend that this is a console, whatever. But why get like what? Like I've been asking this entire video. Like, what does AI do for gaming? You know, and this is probably just right there. It's just probably just as simple as that. They're fucking yes. They're gonna pay. They're gonna have you pay in tiers for upscaling. Yes. Yes, and there are people who will do it. There are fucking idiots that will do it. Fuck. God damn it, that's probably it, bro. I can't say that's the only thing that makes sense, but that makes the most logical sense, bro. Fuck. These motherfuckers are gonna use AI to scale graphics. They're going to use AI to scale graphics and charge you for each scale. That'd be nuts, bro. And charge you for performance and graphics. Like, you'll get this level, you'll get this level, you get this level, and have the AI. Fuck, bro. Tell me up, fuck, bro. I don't even want to think about that. Nigga, I hate being me, bro. That shit, there's a high probability that that's what they're going to do. That's the only way it makes sense, bro. If everything is digital, everything is software now. Like just looking at PSSR as we look at it right now today, we see clear upgrades on software through software. Clear upgrades on software through software. Just looking at PSSR 2, we don't know what Mangus and their AMD AI chip that they're working together, right? Remember, Microsoft loves to try to make money. Yeah, PSSR is local, you already paid for it, but they're still upgrading PSSR, right? That's what I'm saying. So it's possible that there's tiers to this shit to where they don't gotta give you the upgrade in order to access the upgrade I'm talking about for Xbox. I don't think Sony is doing it because they've already pulled out of the PC game. They're already doing their own thing. They're already making their own money. They fucking are like, they're gonna run what they run, how they run it. If Sony was gonna do this, I said this back when said this back over a year ago, that while y'all celebrating PSSR, this is a possibility of PSSR, right? But now Microsoft is about to come out with their own PSSR, and they're being real strange about it. And they're naming the Project Helix, which is an AI thing. And I'm like, why are they putting so much emphasis on AI? And the one thing that they can do with AI is have it work in different workloads to give you more graphics or less graphics, and have it unlocked through subscription services. Tell me I'm off, bro. Yep. NVIDIA does it with the cloud, right? They do it with the cloud too, right? Yes. But see, now this is hardware we're talking about. This is a chip, an AMD chip, and this chip can be put in almost anybody's fucking platform, bro. Right? They can put this chip. NVIDIA is stepping away from making chips. Like, all this shit makes sense now. Because NVIDIA is stepping away from making gaming chips. Right? They're no longer a gaming company. It's what they say. They are taking a step back from making chips. They have already delayed most of their chips. They had a CES. They talked nothing about chips. AMD can step in, and AMD and NVIDIA are related. They are cousins, right? That the leader of that and the leader of that, they are a fucking family, blood family. They can come in, work with Microsoft to have these Microsoft chips that can go into different devices. Something that she said in this video, you see the picture of her, she talking about it in that video. And she even said it in the damn thing at the bottom. This is not locked to a single store or tied to one device. That's what she making. That's what you seeing. That's what they doing. Bruh, tell me I'm off. Tell me I'm off. Fuck, that might be what they're doing. Either they're doing that or I'm smarter than them. One or the other, bro. Either they're doing that or I'm smarter than them. And they're pushing AI hard, bro. They're pushing cloud hard. They're pushing all this shit hard, bro. Hard. Damn, that's crazy. That's crazy if I'm true, if I'm right. Man, I think I'm right, bro. I'm scared that I'm right. I think I'm right. I don't see why I would be wrong. Nigga, Credo, I'm off. Am I off like your missile? Am I off like you shooting at helicopters in Battlefield, Credo? Huh? We don't want to talk about that, do we? Nigga, we on tonight, too, nigga. I'm off. Nah. Fuck, bro. That might be it, bro. That might be it. Like I said, I just thought of this shit, bro. I mean, but like trying to put everything together at once, it's like at the end of the day, business-wise, it gotta make sense. Y'all gotta understand this shit. This is why I think the way I think. Been in business for too long to not think this way. Business-wise, no matter what, it has to make business sense. Business sense. It needs to make business sense. And I never understood how they're gonna implement AI into this. And I think the only way they can implement, because Xbox gamers or gamers period ain't finna have a fucking device that they use AI to make animal videos. They use AI to look up something. They'll just go on their phone and go to Google and use Google's AI for that. You know Copilot has to be part of this AI chip, bro. Because Microsoft has their own AI. Why would they invest money into AMD and help AMD with AMD's AI and it's not Copilot? Like, it don't make sense. How would it make sense for them business? You tell me, how else would they make money off you through AI and gaming? How else? If I'm wrong, tell me, how else are they going to make money off of you through AI in the gaming space? How else? How in the fuck else? You know what I'm saying? It's all about that, bro. They're going to mix Copilot with services, which they want to do, which they've already been doing with 365. They're going to tell these PC dudes who are already paying a lower price for Game Pass that there's going to be a AI chip tier. And you know what? These devices might work without the AI, and you need to pay a subscription to activate the AI and the benefits that you'll get from AI. And the only time you'll get benefits of visual quality that they keep talking about, the whole, what did this bitch say? What did this bitch say? This bitch said, hold on. Let me make sense of this shit. This bitch said, she said, Project Helix will lead in performance and play your Xbox and PC games. So in order for it to lead in performance, it's going to have to rely on that AI that they've been talking about, which is in that Sarah Bond video, right? Which is in that Sarah Bond video. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, hold on. Let's see if I can see where that bitch said that shit at. I don't even see. You know what I'm fucking talking about. I don't even need to look at this bitch again. You know what I'm talking about? I just get this way when I'm thinking of something and I'm trying to make sure I'm plugging up all holes and making sure that what I'm saying makes sense. That's the only way. That's the only way. Yeah, look, AI is going to create skins for games, but that doesn't make money off of gamers, right? That helps developers make shit. That's it. But what's the point of putting AI in front of gamers? We're not going to create skins. You think they're going to allow us to create our own skins instead of having us pay for it? Who's going to do that? Who's going to do that? They'll use AI to create skins inside of development and then sell that to us. They won't let us just make our own skins. You know what I'm saying? There ain't no money in that. There ain't no other way to make money in this shit. The only way to make money in it is to straight up fucking charge us tiers to get the leading performance in your PC and Xbox games. In order to get the highest performance possible, they want you to pay a tier, nigga. In order to get the highest possible, they're going to want you to pay a tier. And there might be 2-3 tiers. You have your Xbox One X tier, an Xbox Series S tier, and your Xbox Series X tier, and then you'll have the Project Helix Xbox Super PC powered control AI tier. That's $59.99 a month. And some of you dumb niggas, instead of buying and making your own PC, which is super expensive right now, you'll pay for it. You'll pay for it and brag about it. You'll brag about it, bro. you would brag about that bullshit. It's gonna be giving you fake frames and shit. You gonna brag about that fake shit. Just like PC dudes do with motherfucking the 5090 right now. You gonna brag about it. Fuck, you can't tell me I'm off, bro. That shit's crazy. I can't tell myself. I'm trying to find a way that I'm off. Every time I do this to myself, bro, I always try to find a way where I'm wrong. And honestly, I can't find any other way that this makes sense. I can't find any other way for AI in the gaming space and to lead the AI, lead the whole sale of your thing as AI, to call it Project Helix, to hire an AI chick to lead the shit, to sit there and brag about a chip that you've made with AMD that is AI based and all this AI, and then you built your entire company around AI. I cannot see any other way that it makes sense other than to charge gamers for that AI usage. Because AI Copilot is trash. And nobody's buying a gaming device to give two shits about somebody's fucking Copilot. So how do you make gamers give a shit about AI? You make it to where AI is giving them better graphics. That's what you do. It's actually cheaper for them. They don't got to make better hardware. They can just let the AI do it. Oh, that's crazy, dog. I don't know, dog. Damn. Pony's mad we don't got to buy a new console to get next gen. Facts. You just have to pay, $50 a month for it. It's Game Pass all over again. It's Game Pass all over again, except they're hiding your upgrades behind the paywall. Nah, I wouldn't worry about Project Helix either. I'm not worried about it. Impatient. I wouldn't. What's to worry about? I mean, they can come out with it and they can have it. If you don't have games, it's dead on arrival. Facts. Yeah, right when I said it, he go fucking mass produce. It's dead on arrival. It's dead on arrival because you don't at the end of the day, gaming devices, if you want to call it a console, needs games. PCs are stragglers. They get what they can get. They wait to get it. You know what I mean? Xbox is going to have Xbox games, and those Xbox games are going to be on all devices. Those other devices are going to be cheaper, and my friend lists are there. You're not giving me a reason to go to your other devices. This is only made for PC and former Xbox motherfuckers. That's it. I'll get your game. You know what I'm saying? On PlayStation. And then on top of that, you know what's fucking funny? Is that, you know what they might do? They might be like, oh, you can't get the 3 tiers on a PlayStation, but you can get the 3 tiers on this PC hybrid, right? And then think that it's going to fucking matter when their games are already ugly. Like, you can sit there and fucking tell me that fucking Avowed is better on this 3rd tier, on this AI bullshit from Microsoft, and PlayStation doesn't even have access to that AI tier. And I'm like, well, that shit is trash to begin with. So I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't care. What's up, AC? Chilling, dog. I've been good, bro. You know what I'm saying? I've been chilling. You know what I'm saying? I'm over here on this broadcast longer than what I should be, but I just thought about a few things, man. I just want to communicate with the community and hear what they got to say on it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, bro, watch this shit from the beginning, bro. Watch this video from the beginning, bro. I break down this entire thing. Nobody else is going to be able to break it down. And I fucking just came up with a new thing, just thinking about everything put together. I just don't see. Yeah, it's going to flop. You know what else is going to happen? They're going to discontinue Xbox this year. If this thing comes out, no, they're going to discontinue making Xbox Series consoles the same day that this new shit come out. And I think this new shit might come out sometime next year. I think I mean, even with the whole, she's talking about she's going to chat with developers about it at GDC next week. She's probably going to get on stage and talk about it and talk about the plan on how developers are going to make money. And it might not even be publicized, right? Or it might be. But I think that it's going to be fast-tracked. I think that it's going to be third-party developers. It's clear. There are going to be third-party Xboxes out there, more than just Asus ROG. It's going to be third-party shit out there that people are going to get into. It's going to be it. It just is what it is. Like, in order for this to make sense, they're gonna want to have as many fucking brands behind it, so those fans of that brand might want to be part of it. You know, and they're gonna fucking it's crazy. This is nuts. But again, I don't think Microsoft has games that are good enough to push it the way they think they're gonna push it. They have ruined Call of Duty. I was with my nephew going to pick up my brother this week, right? I was with him and we were playing. He brought his PlayStation and everything, right? And I was like, "Nigga, you need to get on Battlefield, bro. You playing this bullshit." He was like, "I didn't even get Call of Duty 7, bro." He was telling me he a big Call of. I mean, he got thousands of hours in Call of Duty, and he's like a casual gamer. He's not like a full ass gamer. He's a casual gamer, but like he one of those casuals that, you know, shooter basketball casuals. You know what I'm saying? And he was like, they ruined Call. He's like, Call of Duty, I didn't even buy that shit. Nigga, like, that shit trash. I look at that shit. That shit is garbage. Trash. I won't even play the free version. I won't even play the free, because that's what the main one he was playing was the free fucking multiplayer battle, whatever you call that shit, whatever the fucking shit that they fucking do. The free fucking PUBG version of that game. He didn't, like, that's how much they fucked up Call of Duty. They have ruined Call of Duty. So I don't even think they can stand on business on their own fucking IPs that they just bought, because they made them worse. They turned around and fired these people. They fired these people. Oh yeah, you see it, ACO. Hey, you see, everything I've been saying, because you have been here from the beginning, bro. Before this channel was even invented, you know what I'm saying? We was doing podcasts together on the Truth Podcast. Something I'm gonna bring back. I'm gonna bring back the Truth Podcast. Fuck that shit. But you know, you already know everything I've been saying for years. It got hit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, everything, bro. I've been telling these fools. I've been 90% right on my shit, bro. 90%. And that's me being generous. It could be 98, nigga, but I'll say 90. I know it's in the 90s and up. I'd say that, nigga. But it's only because I think about shit from a business side and a gamer side at the same time. When it comes for shit to make sense on the business side, I do that. When it comes for shit to make sense on the business side, I do that. And you got to understand when you got to look at it in the business perspective, and you got to look at it from the gamer's perspective. In this position right here, this conversation that we having, you got to look at it in both. You got to look at it in both. You know what I'm saying? You got to look at that shit in both perspectives in this situation, because you got to look at how gamers are going to make their money, and how gamers are going to react, and what gamers would do to make money. And that's how you get the whole tiered thing, because gamers would pay for tiers to get a higher quality. But then you got to look at, okay, well, where the business side, how they going to make money off of gamers, and how is AI going to make sense in the gaming space to make money? You wouldn't put this much emphasis on AI if it wasn't about making money off of AI? You know what I'm saying? And it's just, when you put the two together, you get, they're going to use AI to upgrade games, to have gamers, and then put those upgrades in tier form to where you pay for different tiers to get a higher quality of a game. So no longer will it be about hardware. No longer, that's why they're making so many different hardwares. No longer will it be about console hardware in a traditional way. They want to make it to where for you to get your upgrade, they'll have an AI update to update these games. And they'll update the system to run these games better that use that system. And that's why they're going to GDC. They're going to GDC to have these developers open up their games to be able to be upgraded through AI. And there's a lot of games that's doing it right now. There's PSSR games right now. There are some games that don't use PSSR, and there are some games that use PSSR. And I'm using PSSR because PSSR is already out and it's already been upgraded, and we've already seen the capabilities of games being upgraded through software, not hardware. And if you look at that shit, bro, that's what GDC is going to be about. That's the fucking chat that she needs to have with game developers and partners, is to start not only making games for PSSR and using that software, but also open it up for Microsoft's new hardware that's going to have Copilot in it or whatever. It's just that Microsoft is going to do it in tiers, and they might be talking to them about paying them a percentage of those tiers if gamers use their game in these tiers. You know, like so they're gonna mix that shit with Game Pass. I fucking guarantee it. They're gonna mix that shit with fucking Game Pass, bro. To where if you got Game Pass Ultimate, they're gonna raise the price on PC Game Pass Ultimate to $30 or more. If you have Game Pass Ultimate, you get the first 2 tiers, and then you can get Game Pass Super AI left leg ability for $50 a month to get the maximum to maximize your performance. They're talking to y'all like PC gamers now. Yes, sir. Yeah, dog, we can do that shit, dog. I'm telling you, because I've been talking about changing the name of the Roundtable, Ace, simply because I love the Roundtable. I do. I love the name of the Roundtable. I love what the name has brought. And I'm not saying I'm gonna change the people in the Roundtable, nothing like that. Nothing like just the name. Only because everybody fucking using the Roundtable, bro. There's so many Roundtable podcasts, bro. I fucking Googled the Roundtable podcast one day, and it was like 38 of them motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? I just couldn't. I'm looking at this shit like, hell no. And I seen some new people. I seen an Xbox dude now using Roundtable. I'm like, bitch. So it's like, nigga, I'm not going to tell people to change their names, but it was my fault for not coming up with a name that would set us apart from others. And that might take us to a different level simply because it's easier to find us. There's people who try to YouTube or Google Roundtable and something else will come up. The only way to actually find a Roundtable is you go through King Thrash and then some Roundtable shit will pop up. You know what I'm saying? But I want the Roundtable to be its own thing. I always wanted the Roundtable to be its own thing. So I might change it to the Truth Podcast, homie. You know what I'm saying? Shit, hold on. What'd you say? Patent it? Nah.
Somebody else fucking use it, they gotta pay you.
Yeah, that's my wife is always business minded. She like patent that shit too. Yeah. I think I should. I'm thinking about doing that shit and just taking the Roundtable, taking the Truth Podcast name and doing that. I was one of the ones who came up with the name of the Truth Podcast to begin with. It was one of the ones I made. That's why Ryan changed the shit to RGT or whatever and shit, because he wanted that whole little story, which it is what it is. I'm over that shit. But yeah, I'll take the Truth Podcast and use that, nigga, and call it the Truth, nigga, and say, nigga, we gonna bring that shit back the right way and really have the truth. And if Ryan would like to come visit, he can visit anytime. Yeah, wifey over there. You hear us over here like patting that shit too. But yeah, bro. I mean, again, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. A lot of people watching the video. I got more people watching my videos than I have subscribers, bro. So do me that solid, nigga. Subscribe. I'm trying to reach 5,000, and then I'll be trying to reach 10,000, and then I'll be trying to reach 15,000, nigga. Like to at least get back to where I was before these motherfuckers took my channel away. Before these motherfuckers went and got together and voted me out of this shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Voted my channel out. All the shit, all the information that was lost, all the documentaries that was lost, all the facts and the truth that I had brought to the gaming space that nobody else was doing. Now motherfuckers are claiming that they did the shit. They claiming that they did it first. You know what I'm saying? So fuck that. You know what I'm saying? Like, call it look, listen. Stupid. But yeah, man, like they took all that shit away. I'm trying to get that shit back. So if you watching my shit, bro, subscribe to it. If you were subscribed before, subscribe now. If you wasn't subscribed before, eat a dick and then take the dick out of your mouth and then subscribe so you can be dick mouthless. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, not like that, but just straight up. Like memberships is whatever, but subscribe, nigga. Simply because I'm the only one that do it like this, bro. I'm the only one that actually bring the facts to the gaming space. And I take when I say facts and then people say and it don't look like it's true. Yeah, all the music too. But when I say facts and all of that shit come true and shit like that, all the shit that I bring, like even when it don't sound true and people are calling me stupid, people are saying I'm dumb, people are saying I don't know what I'm talking about, I'm an idiot and all, I take all that shit to straight up, nigga. 10 toes down, I take it. Every time. I ain't never budged on anything I said. All of these motherfuckers who have channels right now, my nigga, all of these channels right now had to switch what they say because they stood on bullshit. All these motherfuckers had to change on who they were, how they were. All these Xbox dudes are, I'm a PC guy. Oh, I play Aces Rogue now. I this, I that. All these motherfuckers have to change. All of them. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. All of these niggas changed. Nigga, I ain't never had to change. I've been saying the same shit for the entirety of me being on YouTube. I've been saying the same exact shit, and my shit been 90% right. I ain't had to change nothing. I ain't had to change my personality. I ain't had to change me from liking PlayStation to then liking Xbox and liking PC and then back to PlayStation. I ain't never did none of that shit, nigga. I ain't never called nobody on here who had a bigger channel than me to come in here and try to boost my channel numbers. Never, none of that shit. People have come on here who has bigger channels than mine, but they wanted to be on here. You know what I'm saying? 100,000%, bro. Like anybody, nigga, when David Jaff came on this motherfucker and got cussed the fuck out, it wasn't because I invited him. Y'all niggas invite niggas like that. That nigga wanted to sit at the table. That was his fault for sitting there and thinking that people was gonna kiss his ass. That motherfucker had the nerve to tell me to kick sick off the motherfucking round table. Like that would ever happen. Nigga, the fuck he said either he goes or I go. I'm like, well then nigga, bye. The fuck? I didn't ask you to be here. And you ain't gonna come on here and think people gonna kiss your motherfucking ass. There ain't no ass kissers here, bro. Facts. Even Digital Foundry, bro. My lowly ass channel where I don't know shit. Even Digital Foundry had to bend the knee. Digital Foundry changed the way they were making videos because I fucking told them that that's bullshit on how you're doing your videos. In my motherfucking DMs, nigga, like straight up and down, nigga. Like it just, we did so, man, there was so many, everything that we did, bro, everything that was done on this fucking channel, people copy and do today. Everybody, bro. The whole checking people's backgrounds from Xbox backgrounds and shit and seeing, or Xbox, or even PlayStation PSNs, checking your background, doing background checks through trophies. That was invented here. You know what I'm saying? The ambassador shit, you know what I'm saying? And now all of a sudden everybody wants to be an ambassador. Nigga, we did that shit here. And I say we as the Roundtable, like that was, I think, Fato's idea or something. And I'm like, fuck it, we'll do it live. We'll do it right here. And I became an ambassador and show how easy it was to become an ambassador. And went into their ambassador groups and looked at what bullshit they were talking about in ambassadors and seeing how fake they are and how they were doing this and doing that. And then I started finding people who were also ambassadors lying about gaming. And then so I exposed them lying about gaming, which also blew up and became viral on Twitter and YouTube. And to where this lady quit. She left Xbox and went to PlayStation, bro, and did her fake shit over there. And they kicked me out of the ambassador group for following the rules of the ambassadors, bro, to push positivity. And that was me pushing positivity by saying she's lying to our gamers. She is lying to the Xbox community about the games that she plays. And you guys are putting her in videos and acting like she's selling, like, you know what I mean? She's lying to us. We need to let her know that this is wrong. Them motherfuckers kicked me out. They kicked me out, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, but that shit was done here. Everything that has been done, like all this shit these motherfuckers do, that shit was done here because ain't nobody else got the balls to do it. Ain't nobody else going to stand up to these companies. Ain't nobody else going to sit here. All these motherfuckers want digital codes to do reviews. Fuck your review. I'll buy my old game. I've been offered so many things to review. More than just games. I've been offered, motherfuckers wanted me to sponsor. Motherfuckers wanted me to, I had the soap company with the balls and shit. I had motherfuckers with with game chargers and controllers and so many people that I even ignored. I got tired of telling these niggas no. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, I don't want to, I'm not finna fucking waste. This isn't a job for me. You know what I'm saying? Go talk to these niggas who this is a job for. Facts. There's 100,000 million nigga on my daddy's life. Nigga, I ignored these niggas. Go to the niggas who do this as a job. Gaming ain't a job for me. Gaming would never be a job for me, ever. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't know why that's rare, but it's rare in the gaming space. It's rare in the gaming space, bro. There's so many of these motherfuckers. It's so many of these fucking motherfuckers, bro. Yeah, that's what they do too. They buy your silence. Like I even made I think it was one of the first dreams One of the first Dreams documentaries was about how the industry is now turning to influencers to sell products where they used to go to they used to go to celebrities. They would go to micro influencers, and they were making more money off micro influencers than they were making off of celebrities, which were I forgot what they called them, but they were like premium influencers. And they were paying the premium influencers millions of dollars, but they weren't making that much money. They would go to the micro influencers and not pay them shit. They'll send them some sodas or send them a sweater or whatever product. They'll give it to them for free, and these micro influencers would take it. But the thing is, these micro influencers were nobodies, and because they are nobodies, they're more believable than LeBron James saying that he likes Sprite. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's all about being more believable, you know? So if you're more believable, then you will sell more products because it's like your neighbor, you know what I'm saying? So Microsoft was doing the same thing with fucking review codes and sending review codes. I was looking at how they were sending review codes to people who had like 900 subscribers. So it wasn't about views. It was about getting these normal micro influencers to then make a positive video. They would have no choice but to make a positive video. Not because Microsoft told them that they would make a positive video. It's because they wanted more review codes. They wanted more things to boost their fucking channels. This is what happened with Digital Foundry. This was one of the things that I checked Digital Foundry on, is that they, with that whole Gears shit, that whole Gears 5 shit, where they lied about Gears 5. Well, they didn't lie. The analysis was a lie. It wasn't an analysis, but they guised it as an analysis. And I'm the one that the investigation skills scare me to this day. I will make a cold ass detective in real life, because I found out word for word, verbatim, where they got the information from, who they got the information from, when they did it, how they manipulated when they put things out. They put this fake ass analysis out before they put out an interview that they had with the coalition before they even had this fake ass analysis. They took the information that they had got from them and got even more information about it. And you can see it in the fucking video. You can see it in their video when they get to telling you, if you're analyzing something, right, that means that you're taking it and you're analyzing it for what it is. What they were doing, they were giving you information. They were giving you the language of developers, of names of engines that haven't been made public. And there's no way for them to get that information unless the developers are in their ear telling them what to say. Broke that motherfucker down so motherfucking bad that them niggas was talking shit about me on Twitter. And this was at a time where Twitter had banned me because the Xbox dude fucking said I said nigga. And they fucking banned me. And this dude was a black dude, and he was saying nigga. I was like, bro, I was explaining to him the difference between nigga and nigger. And I didn't even say the nigger part, but still. You know what I'm saying? They banned me for that, right? So these motherfuckers was talking big shit about a nigga on Twitter, bro. And I couldn't say shit back. And what's even crazier is that nigga, like, so them niggas went to NeoGAF talking shit, right? And it was back then, it was hard to get into NeoGAF. You needed a business account to get into NeoGAF back then. Right, and I tried to use my Coca-Cola email, and they wouldn't even let me in with that. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, how the fuck? You know, they never let me in. Just so happened the people at NeoGAF had been following this shit. That's how crazy this shit is that them niggas had to have been following it, because I put it in my regular email to try it again with my regular email, and them niggas let me in instantly, bro. And I'm like, them niggas know I'm coming for these niggas. Them niggas know that this is about to be something. And when I went up in there and I broke down that entire shit, I had that motherfucker apologizing, nigga. That nigga got in my DMs apologizing, and that's how we started talking. And ever since, he's been in my DMs on Twitter, on NeoGAF, in my YouTube, everything, bro. He would do anything but jump on the Roundtable. Like he would not jump on the Roundtable for shit. But this thing was even. Bro, it was so bad that the niggas at Digital Foundry was hitting me up and like, look at this bullshit these Xbox dudes are saying. Look at this bullshit. I was showing niggas in the Roundtable Twitter chat, bro. Like, he was like, look at this shit. Like, look at this motherfucker. He's from Brazil or something. Look at this shit, though, bro. He's over here lying. It was about Horizon Forbidden West. It was about people who was lying about Horizon Forbidden West. And because he can't say shit, you know what I'm saying? Like he can't because their channel now has millions of subscribers and shit. He can't really like go off the way he want to go off. And so this nigga was like telling me like, bro, get this food for me, dog. Like, cause I had got him, you know what I'm saying? So he like, hey, say something about this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, look at this shit, bro. He was fucking linking me the video. Like, look at this shit, bro. Like, why is he lying? This nigga not even playing like the real set, like the real shit. He was something he was showing me. He was like, he was analyzing that nigga shit, but he couldn't just call out a motherfucker. Them niggas are trying to use me as a hitman or something. That's why I didn't make no video on that. I like, nah, nigga, I ain't doing all that. You better do it. Nigga, I ain't no hitman. Nigga, ain't gonna get me to get these niggas for you. You know what I'm saying? I did mention it. I think I did mention it though, like how the bullshit, but I didn't like analyze his bullshit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I said, bro, like the shit that had went down on this channel, the shit that has been done on this channel, my channel should be bigger than what it is simply because of what I bring to the table, bro. Simply because of how deep I'm in the gaming space. But motherfuckers are scared to fuck with me in the gaming space. They're scared to talk to me about the game. But they copy me, bro. Weapon Wheel Podcast. Copy a nigga. All day. Copy. I didn't watch Black Bond. I mean, what's that nigga name? Their leader. I watched that nigga copy my shit so fucking crazy, dog. Like, come on, bro. Stop it. On Twitter, oh my, stop it, bro. Every time I say something, I go viral. I said something about Ghost of Yote. About the like 32, I was like, nigga, I said every PlayStation gamer playing Yote right now, something like that. And I showed a picture of only one person killed on the Yote 6, which is in the beginning, and like 40 hours of gameplay. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody was just doing everything and not killing these motherfuckers. And that shit went viral because that shit was happening with everybody. And guess who went and made a motherfucking tweet about that same exact shit? That nigga from Weapon Wheel, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Same exact tweet, bro. Didn't even like my tweet. Didn't retweet my tweet, nothing. But copy my tweet verbatim. Same thing with fucking the ambassador shit. That nigga copied me on the ambassador shit, bro. Verbatim. Acted like he was the one that did it. You know what I'm saying? Verbatim, dog. But I still didn't say shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, facts. They would debate my video, but not me in person. Facts. And then my video would be beating them. It's cold. But still, I'm not here to talk about me. I'm not here. I'm just saying that, yeah, I'm gonna change the roundtable. I'm gonna make it to the Truth podcast. And y'all motherfuckers need to subscribe. Stop not subscribing to a motherfucker who's actually putting in work. And like I said, it's not even a job for me. I do it because I'm passionate about video games, not because, I want to get ad revenue. You know what I'm saying? I want to get, whatever. Like, it's nothing about that, bro. I've been doing this shit for years, and I've been correct for years, and I've been correct because I actually am doing the due diligence of trying to give the right answer to gamers and not try to give you the answer you want to hear. And it just is what it is. You know what I'm saying? It just is what the fuck it is. And that nigga, look, it's some niggas, some nigga like that. What's that nigga name? That Wankster, whatever nigga name is. Some shit. Fuck, I forgot that nigga name. And he been making like videos talking shit about a nigga. He been doing that shit for years. Man, when I confronted this nigga and this nigga was acting like a whole ass bitch, I got that shit. I just found all the messages of this nigga acting like a whole ass bitch. But he was talking all that shit about how he would catch a fade and all that. I'm like, run that fade, nigga. You got something to say about who? Nigga, who you nigga? He's like, let's play the game together. No, fuck the game, nigga. First, we need to have a conversation. Nigga, jump in my shit. No, I don't wanna. Bitch ass niggas, girl. Like these niggas is just surrounded by these bitch ass niggas, girl. But at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? I bring more positivity than negativity. Yeah, Gamester, yeah, weak ass nigga. Yes, him. Guaranteed, bro. I can fucking show. I'll post a picture of that shit right now, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, just like I said, bro, like the gaming space is full of fake ass weirdos, bro. The gaming community is full of fake ass weirdos. I'm out here putting out premium videos. There's a lot of videos, a lot of documentaries that people haven't watched, that people haven't seen, bro. It's a lot of them that people haven't seen. Like even the fucking Game Awards I went so deep in the Game Awards video that you can find on this channel. I'm not even trying to sell you to watch. Don't watch it. Don't give a fuck. But fuck, bro. Like the amount of work that I put in, the amount of shit that I've uncovered, bro, the entire gaming community should have been talking about it. The gaming community should have been talking about that shit, bro. I wasn't even trying to paint Geoff Keighley in a bad light. I just wanted to understand and talk about the problems that y'all whisper about. You know, I'm looking at the Game Awards and I'm like, okay, if you was a fan of Expedition 33, you're fucking happy. And that's not a bad thing. Expedition 33 was a fantastic game. But I was wondering why, for the 5th year in a row, shit was looking funny. And so I investigated it, bro. Went deep and found the issue. And people should have watched that video, dog. People, so you can understand how they're moving around us. They know how we move around them, but we don't know how they're moving around us. We are the customer and they want to take that power away. We are the customer and they want to manipulate where that money goes. And it's just like, nigga, like, we got to make sure that we're getting our money's worth out of shit and stop complaining about dumb shit like, oh no, there's a girl lead. Shut the fuck up. Gaming was never about that. And gaming only has become about the whole woke movement when Sony started putting their games on PC. Then you got this new set of motherfuckers who cry about shit, and that's why they mod everything. They want everything to be sexy. I don't think y'all realize that that's when it happened, but that's when it happened. And when they gave it to the people who like to make mods of everybody being naked. Like literally modding dicks on people, on these characters. You know what I'm saying? Literally mods to be naked, mods to be super sexy, wear some shit. Like that. These are the same people who are mad that, oh, Aloy was chubby. Like, she wasn't chubby, but I guess, you know what I'm saying? If you want to call it that. Oh, she's not the most beautiful thing in the world. She's not supposed to be. She's in a post-apocalyptic world. What are you talking about? They don't care about realism. They just want things to look to goon to, I guess. And the people who are talking about it are people who are gooners, people who use mods and buy mods to get naked things and all that. You know? It's just weird, bro. Like the gaming space the gaming space has changed and we've allowed people who don't really offer much to the gaming space to have so much to say about gaming. You know what I'm saying? PC gamers, whether you like it or not, you don't offer much to the gaming space. A lot of y'all niggas steal shit or you wait for a Steam sale. You make your own shit, so you don't really add to the industry as far as how money is being made in the industry. Steam isn't making that much money. There ain't much money being ran through you. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of y'all are still playing on old ass platforms that's no stronger than the Xbox One, which was said from Steam themselves when they said 70% of these people don't have a platform that's stronger than the Series S. That's why they're making a Steam machine, because there's so many, the majority of the gamers that play on Steam have trash PCs. And they want to give you a trash PC. And that trash PC is upgraded from your trash PC. That's how bad you're playing. And yet y'all the same motherfuckers who sit there and say that I running at this frames per second, my PC is better than this, my PC is better than that. And when you ask them, is it better than you? What is your PC? What is your specs? They don't want to talk about it. What is your Steam account? They don't want to show you. It's this, bro. Like they've invited these set of people who don't offer nothing, who don't really care about gaming. They care about the rig that they built, and they only use games to test the rig. These are the people who don't care about beating a game. They care about modding a game and making it look as beautiful as possible and play it for 15 minutes and that's it. These are the people. These are the people who go to CSGO and play CSGO and only play CSGO. You know what I mean? Like, that's what they do. But, you know, it is what it is, dog. All right, Ace. Go ahead and spin out, bro. We'll talk, bro. Hit me up. But I gotta go too. It's already 11 o'clock. I'm supposed to only be here for an hour, dog. Broadcast is only supposed to last 11 hours, but I always go off on a tangent for some reason, sometimes. But just look at what the fuck I said, bro. Especially when it comes to the Helix, bro. They may be trying to do tiers, bro. They may be trying to do tiers through AI and using AI to make games look better, but they want to charge you for it, bro. They want to charge you to buy the device, and they want to charge you for using the software. and they want to charge you for buying software to then get upgraded on some other software. Just watch this shit, dog. Helix is an AI thing. That project Helix, that code name is AI based. The symbol of it is the same symbol, Helix. The Helix symbol for fucking on the Xbox Helix and the Helix symbol for Copilot are the same thing for a reason. They hired an AI chick for a reason. They got rid of their gaming people for a reason. So, if you haven't watched this video from the beginning, I suggest you watch it from the beginning, and actually see what the fuck is having to be said, having to be done. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe. Right? Subscribe. Just, I don't give a fuck if you're a member or not. Just subscribe, bro. Like, don't subscribe. Stop subscribing to these niggas who dressing up in banana suits lying to you about gaming. I ain't even got no issue with Alex, even though I know it's his people who got my channel deleted. I still don't have a problem with that shit. You know what I'm saying? Real shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't. But the guy is a full-on liar about video games. He's not true to himself. He's not true to gamers. And y'all niggas eat that shit up every fucking week. You can subscribe to me. You can subscribe to him. You can subscribe to somebody who's actually telling you the truth about gaming as well to kind of balance the bullshit out. Thanks, High Key. Yeah, I let him know, man. Yeah, me too. I hope it's generally. I'll make sure. I've been the big little brother, bro. So I've been handling my whole family. Believe it or not, you know what I'm saying. I've been taking care of my whole family on shit. You know what I'm saying. Doing what I can, when I can for them. You know what I'm saying. And he's been good. I had to make sure he was good in jail. Make sure he was good when he got out. You know what I'm saying. Make sure he had money in his pocket. Make sure he had, tablets. And I gave him all kind of shit. I would have gave him a PlayStation if he got out and was able to use the PlayStation. You know what I'm saying? I gave him a Nintendo Switch. You know what I'm saying? So, the OLED one though, Switch one, nigga, not Switch 2. Nigga, I had plenty of Switch ones, and I gave him my OLED Switch. You know what I'm saying? But, and I'm here to kind of walk him through this new technology, this new world that he didn't walk into. Because when he left, it was nothing like how it is now. So, for sure. Watch from the beginning if you can. I'll look for that channel, that documentary channel. I'll go and watch it and see how cringy I was. I know the fucking quality of it. I didn't have no fucking mic or like no good mic or nothing, but the information is there, dog. The information is there. But I'll find it. It's like solar something, bro. I don't know. Impatient Big Kid. I don't know if y'all niggas was here. I know y'all was here when I had that channel. I just don't know if I ever talked to y'all about it. But if I did, I'll find it. If I didn't, I'll find it one way or the other. I'll go and find it. But all right, y'all. I'll let y'all niggas later, man. Another broadcast soon. And I'll put out that part 2 of that video. I'll put out part 2 of that receipts videos that I've been putting out. Because I have a whole nother. I have enough for like 6 of them if I wanted to. But I'm trying to pull out the ones that are funny, that have video footage. I have plenty of Twitter receipts as well, like thousands of Twitter receipts. But I'll put that video out probably tomorrow. I'll let this one breathe a little bit, either tomorrow or the next day or something like that. I'll put that out just so I can let this video right here get the views and let it breathe and get people to see this one.